Alright, gents, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Revolution. Today I'm going to jump in and give you guys some of this Cull Obsidian raid. It's probably going to go fairly quickly. Give you some tips and tricks on Cull. I think Cull for me is probably out of the 5 raids currently, I would say he's probably about third or fourth in terms of difficulty, but he does have a pretty simple mechanic. The thing that makes Cull a particularly hard raid boss, especially if you're first starting, is his ability to just attack without any telegraphs, meaning there's no indicators that his attacks are coming. Mostly what you want to do with him though is you want to stay behind him. It's literally legitimately that simple. He has very few attacks, but most of them come in a straight pattern. He does have one whirlwind attack that can do some significant damage, but overall he doesn't have any mechanics like Loki or Kingtron that are potentially threatening to you. So see, he has that attack right there where it's just a spin and it gets bigger, so he'll cast like an indicator that'll take up the good majority of the screen. It kind of sucks because he is one of the bosses that wow, I got knocked down. He is one of the bosses that definitely has the ability to one-shot kill you, especially when he does that, because depending on where he's placed on the screen, so that leap attack right there, it won't kill you, but it's enough to do some damage. So there goes that attack right there where he does another little stomp. Again, that attack not necessarily enough to kill you, but well, I'm saying not enough to kill you, and I'm sitting at 740,000 something, so yeah. He's powering up and he's gonna get that buff, and you see those are the attacks right there that you really have to worry about, and the reason why you mostly want to stay behind him. So there goes the big spin attack. They really need to do something about how they choose to have the placement of the power, the HP gauge. Like, I don't know why they have it there. It's really not that important that you see it, so they should just put it above his head. I'm not exactly sure what the point of that gauge is there, but that's all his attacks really. I mean, you can see that my character dodged a couple of those frontal attacks that he has, but you can see they're not timed or anything. Now when he summons these outriders, Chitauri, whatever you want to call them, let the Doctor Strange that's on the map deal with them, but just stay attacking. And there goes that attack that he has. That one will kill you, and you can see two of the people in here died. So that one's one that you do need to be careful of. Let's see if I can get this done with my man. Oh, somebody revived. That was pretty sweet of them. I appreciate that. So when he is summoning that attack, it can be a one-shot kill, to be honest with you. Now, because if you don't dodge at the right time, it takes up so much of the screen that you can get killed. The Outriders become annoying. If you want to slow down the Outriders because you don't have the ability to just take him out, then you can attack the pods, which will stop the summoning of the Outriders. Or the Chitauri, whatever you want to call them. So you can see, like I told you, that frontal attack will do some significant damage, especially that charge one that he just did. That one can kill you. Like, it's weird because like I've seen it only do maybe like 40-50% damage, and then I've seen it also just like go bonkers as hell and just come out and do like a full bar of damage on me. It is really strange and weird. So be careful of that dodge attack. Like I said, the best skill for you is to stay on his backside. You won't have to worry about too many of his attacks that way, and go to town. Cull is definitely going to be one. Let's get out of there. I don't want to die because it doesn't look like, oh shit, no, I didn't want to stay inside there. It definitely looks like I'm gonna be carrying this team. So even, I mean, I think these two guys can get it done if I died, but it just probably take forever in a day. And I was there at one point. You'll be there at one point, and one day you'll be at my point where you're carrying players. Um, what? I think that's, yeah, that'll do right there. Oh shit, nope. I ain't want to fuck around with it, so I just bailed out. But Cull is that simple. Like, if I had to rank it, like I said, I think Loki is probably the hardest boss. And then it's weird. I don't know which one to go with, Kingtron or him. Now, I want to correct something that I said to you guys in some previous videos about the new system. Now you can't, they've limited you from being able to do multiple three raids a day. I don't even know why they took this away, other than, you know, it's a nerf and to slow down player progression, if I'm being perfectly honest. You need these convergiums in order to progress in the game. So they're red convergiums. I need them. I'm going to show you what I mean. But now, instead of being able to run 3 of these per day, you can only run 2, and they do cost crystals. And the thing that I want to correct is, in one of my previous videos, I told you guys that basically if you went inside the inside the cash shop, that you could purchase these raid tickets right here, the raid reward tickets, and you could purchase those. You can purchase 2 of those a day. Well, that's not true. I made a mistake. What the hell just popped up on my shit? What's going on? That's weird. They just threw that shit on me for no reason. But basically, you can only purchase 2 of those raid reward tickets per week, and so that's basically what you have. Otherwise, you have to purchase the 2 purchases per day in order to run them. So like I said, and you know, in order of, you know, difficulty, I would definitely say Cull and Kingtron pretty much the same mechanics, except that Kingtron, I'll show you guys a video for him, but they're pretty much the same mechanics in terms of what they offer. So I forgot that I hadn't given you guys videos for Cull and Kingtron, mostly because they're just pains in the asses when you fight them. Not so much for me now at this level, but I want to show you specialization trees. Digging pretty deep on these specialization trees, so I'm trying to get this one right here unlocked, which is one of the reasons why I'm running Cull. So I'll probably end up running him at the very least 2 more times today. But I gotta work out and bust out all of these in order to unlock it. So I'm almost there to completing my full tree for, you know, the active traits that I wanted. And you're going to basically want to plan out these trees, because those are the bosses that you definitely want to be spending crystals on in order to run them repeatedly per day. Just, you know, just my opinion for that kind of stuff. If you don't feel like doing it, then don't. But I can tell you those active traits will give you some pretty decent rewards. So you know, like, you definitely want to look at doing them. So looks, everybody's trying to run the raid today, so I'll show you guys one more time. It's not really any different, but I'll show you one more time. If you don't want to, you can bounce at this right here. I appreciate you guys sticking around, supporting the channel, liking and subscribing and commenting in the sections. Please guys, hit that subscribe button. It really helps. Comment in the sections, that definitely helps my videos get promoted for views. And I'm enjoying making content for this game. I imagine I'm going to continue making content for this game. As a matter of fact, probably maybe this weekend or Monday, I'm going to probably try to make some videos throughout the weekend. I'm gonna bring you guys a video where I told you guys about the new invasion mode that basically got announced. I want to give you guys some kind of understanding of where I think the game is going. I've showed you the Marvel Future Fight as a prime example of what I think the game has on offer for it coming up. But I wanted to show you, I've mentioned games like Tokyo Ghoul Dark War and Bleach 3D, and I want to be able to show you guys specifically what I mean by some of the things that I expect to be coming up, especially with the invasion mode. And so I've got a video that I'm working on right now. Unfortunately, I can't really. It's times on the thing on Tokyo excuse me, time. The server battles on Bleach are timed events, so I want to be able to give you guys a video of that to show you what I mean by the time battles. But I'll bring that video up and I want to give it to you guys soon. So I'll leave that here. Until next time, guys, remember, like, subscribe, peace.
enough. Doctor, is it? A simple spell should do.